jugo natural de caña con jengibre. El vaso más grande, el megavaso, a 5 bolivianos. A 5 bolivianos.
This is Uyuni in Bolivia, and I love it. On this market you can find anything, like really anything. You have shoes, clothes, chocolate, umbrellas, a radio, oops, sorry sir, laundry powder, jeans, toilet paper, oh bread, so much bread. The dogs are here, of course. I just came out from the cafe and this is going on. Of course, now I get it. It's Easter. Okay. This is how they celebrate Easter in Bolivia. Right from the source. Again, I don't like being angry. The thing is that I had a time set for today with that arrogant guy from the salt flat, because he told me that afterwards you need to wash this bike and I'm the best in this whole area at washing motorcycles. So I was thinking, okay, sure, Mr. UK guy, and we agreed on a time. Now I'm here. Do you think he's here? No, he's not. This is the brand. Okay, now I did it. Whoosh. Before I continue, I need to take out some money. So I parked my bike there. It's so cute with the Swedish flag in all of this. So the bank was unresponsive. I don't know what that means. Guess I will go and see if I can find money somewhere else. But first I need to get this motorcycle washed and I need gas. But for that I also need money. Well, the recommendation that I got, he's not washing today. But I looked in Google Maps and there are a few other ones around here. So, lavado. Unfortunately closed. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other one that the previous guy recommended. The biggest problem is I have a lot of salt here and I don't want the engine to get overheated, so I really need to go slowly. And if I cannot find a place like in the city here, I just need to find water at least so I can try to rinse off some of the salt. Yep, the search continues. Oh, it's just over there. Oh, okay, gracias. Okay, now that's done. The salt is gone. Now we're continuing this trip. I will find some gas first. Gas. I'm never getting out of this city. Okay. Actually, there is another gas station on the other side of the town again. Can't wait to get out on the road now. I feel stuck. They said that I would have gas like 1 hour ago. They said 15 minutes. We're all looking for gas here.
Can we say that? Can we say shit?
Okay, now I finally have gas. So now I'm gonna go to Oruro and it's really late. Oh, it's so late. Now I've stopped in Chayapata. As I learned when I lived in California, they're fugly. And I hope that this place will have money for me with my card. Now it finally worked, so now I have some cash. I'm gonna go to the closest gas station now and fill up, and then I have maybe an hour and a half to my destination for today. The riding so far has been very easy, very smooth, paved roads. Sure, there are some potholes, nothing big, so everything goes very well. It's great to have cash when there is no gas. I've tried 4 different gas stations here now. All of them are out of fuel. They only have diesel. Obviously I cannot use that, but I have this. So we use up my few extra liters, and that will take me to my next destination where I will sleep tonight. So that's good. So this is where Ray got to spend her night very safely in here. I stayed up there. Very good hotel. Today I'm gonna continue to La Paz, but first I wanna ride around the city because it's very, very nice here. The first very thing I will do today is to find gas. Then when I have gas, might go for a coffee, might go sightseeing, we'll see. But yeah, we will continuing exploring Bolivia together. I'm very happy to have you on board. So now I'm here at the top of the city at Virgen del Socavón. I just learned how to pronounce that, of the lady inside. And it's a virgin looking over the whole city. It was built in 2013 and it's a monument that was blessed by the Pope. I was just passing by this place and it looked a little bit like mechanic-y. I told him like Salta and he said Salta. Then I said Uyuni and he's like oh. So now he's really taking care of that chain. And I can see that he knows what he's doing because he checked so it's not too loose. And then checked on the tires, where you can see like if the chain hits the tire. Like little details like that. Great. The chain is top notch. And now I'm gonna continue to La Paz. So this is the witches market here in La Paz, and usually there is like a lot of people, a lot of like fuss here. But now today it's Sunday, and I just found out that on Sundays and Thursdays there's an even bigger market like 25 minutes away from here. So I've just booked a taxi in the cab on our way. Now this is the real deal. You can find anything here, literally anything. And there are street after street after street with just shoes. Looks nice, good. Underwear, food, umbrellas. There was a whole wagon with only locks, nothing else. This is so interesting. And you can see that it's Easter, because there are like Easter chocolate and Easter eggs everywhere. I'm very happy to be here. This is so cool. Okay, I just bought a ticket to try to do this. I've never done this before. This is like the subway of La Paz, because the heights are so different all the time, so it's just easier to go by one of those. I have 3 changes I need to do to get back to my hotel. Okay, number 1 is done. On to the second. So far so good. I think I'm getting this now. Clear signs, the cars are super nice, and yeah, it's easy to understand the system. Okay, I'm back in a taxi, and the reason to that is I met a Spanish couple this morning at breakfast, and they told me about a wrestling show here in La Paz. I'm not a big fan of wrestlings normally, but then they said that there are women wrestlings, the Cholitas of Bolivia. When they told me that and showed me a few photos, I was like, okay, I cannot miss this. I cannot miss this. Good morning from La Paz in Bolivia. The bucket list location is the Death Road. It's located only a few hours out of La Paz, and I'm going there right now. It has its name because of a reason. So I'm gonna take it very carefully today, but it's supposed to be very beautiful, and as long as you're careful, it's not that dangerous.
¿Cómo están?
Hi.
Muy buenos días.
Hello.
Licencia de conducir, NIT, report. Perfecto. Muy amable.
Gracias.
Sea amable.
I've heard actually, which was good for me to hear, that the past accidents that were on this road was due to that they stopped in very weird places to take photos. That was good for me to hear, because I do that all the time. But not today, I promise. I promise. Good thing though, I'm gonna return to my hotel. That means that I could leave my big bag at the hotel, and now I only have my tripod behind me, which makes the bike much easier to handle, of course, because of the weight. All of a sudden, I got this very, very unreal feeling, because I've seen the photos from here, the videos and everything. And now it just felt like somebody just took, and I went from my laptop right here. It's a very strange feeling. And I'm gonna do my very best to capture all of this, but so far it's unreal. I'm only in the beginning. I have like 1 hour left of riding, and it feels like I'm in heaven. I'm gonna show you how steep it is. That's crazy. And I'm not going too close to the edge, as you can see here. I know my limits, and right now I'm staying a little bit behind that limit here. It's so weird to talk to a camera like this. It doesn't matter how many months I do this, because I am alone. but at the same time I kind of feel like I have company. I don't know if that's good or if that makes me crazy. No rain, that means photography. But also, meanwhile I was riding, this happened. There's something that's gonna be right there, you know. But I have my MacGyver thingy with me, so I'm gonna work with what I have. It is a bit scary when it becomes very narrow. If you would make a mistake here, it's just down there and you're done. I try not to think so much about that when I'm riding. Of course a little bit, because otherwise that would be stupid, but I try not to be scared. I try to really enjoy this because it's so beautiful and so unique. It's just a big wow, all of this. Been a real challenge to ride this. I was thinking meanwhile I was riding there, like after the salt flat and everything, I was like, does that mean that I'm experienced now? That's not really what I'm looking for when I'm doing this. This is what I'm looking for when I'm doing this. But yeah, many kilometers, many different kind of weather and surfaces. Thank you for following me on this adventure of mine. Now I have 15 kilometers left of the Death Road, and then I need to go all the way back to La Paz. Kommer jag störa här mitt i badet? It's really cold right now, so cold. But look at this. How amazing is that? Okay, now I prepared myself to leaving Bolivia today. I'm gonna go to Peru, you guys. Are you excited? I am. Anyhow, I got plastic bags because yesterday in the heavy rain, I got a little bit of rain into my boots and I felt it now that they're a little bit moist. So, old trick, it always works. And I've emptied all of my memory cards, and then I realized like halfway on the Death Road I forgot that you're supposed to ride on the left. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Well, everything went well. Okay, I will take it easy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Cuatro por listo.
This is Tiwanaku in Bolivia, one of the most important pre-Columbian sites in South America. Tiwanaku was the center of a powerful empire that thrived between 500 and 1000 years after Christ, long before the rise of the Inca. This site is famous for its impressive stone structures, advanced carvings, and the mysterious Gate of the Sun.
I was just stopped by the Bolivian police. Right now I'm having a pulse. The thing is that I flew my drone here because, as you know, my tripod is broken. And then a guy came and said that's illegal, and I know. Okay, I explained everything, and he said that he wanted my memory card, and I said no. I said I can delete everything, it's fine. After a while he said okay, he was very nice, and he let me go. I still have my memory card. But also, you might going to see some photos from here anyways, because I'm a smart girl. The immigration went very well, very fast, but this is taking a little bit longer. There's a lot of paperwork that needs to be done, and then when it finally was done, I got the paper back, and yes, it was a small mistake. It said that I was from Swaziland. Muchas gracias. Bye. Yesterday when I arrived, I was just so tired. But I arrived to this, and the host here, she was so lovely. I had her on WhatsApp during the whole process at the border, and she said, no worries, whenever you come here, I will cook for you. So I got a home-cooked meal yesterday and a very nice breakfast this morning. My first morning in Peru. Now I'm gonna go to the next town. Later I'm gonna take a boat to one of the floating islands in this lake. First of all, I'm gonna have ceviche, and also I'm gonna buy Peruvian coffee beans, but most importantly, or no, the ceviche is most important. Second important is a new tripod again. Found a new tripod. Great. So now I can take some night photos. Well, that was a big surprise. It's not really my birthday today, it's in 2 weeks, but this is my Chilean family's way of celebrating me in advance.
Today I'm exploring the breathtaking Lake Titicaca by boat, the highest navigable lake in the world. The lake is dotted with floating islands made entirely from reeds, home to the Uro's people. There are over 100 islands, each housing 4 to 6 families. And these floating communities have their own schools, clinics, and even small stores, all built on reeds. For centuries, the Uro's people have lived here, sustaining themselves through tourism, hunting ducks, fishing, and collecting eggs. It's incredible how this unique way of life has persisted for hundreds of years, blending tradition with modern days.
Respuesta. This is my house. My name is Mari. I live with my husband and my children. I have 2 children.
Now we're gonna get a ride with the real tourist boat. Bye! Ciao!
Adios.